you have the potential for easily a playoff team with Davis at catcher, with Nick Gonzalez at second, Pagora at short.
Gonzalez went on a 60-day DL today, which was not good news.
I know he took a big step.
Yeah,
me too. I agree. Hayes at third. Let's see what happens with the outfield with Sawinski and Reynolds. And, maybe Cruz joins the outfield and plays left field eventually. But I see the makings of a very good lineup. Now, it's still years away. They got to develop pitching too. But I don't think you're a Pirates homer. I don't think that you're drinking the team Kool-Aid. If you look at what they have at AA and AAA, what they have at the major league level right now, and think, you know what? Next year, in the second half of the season, they're going to have a pretty good lineup. And that's a good start. That's a really good foundation for a team that's done a lot of losing lately.
Yep. And again, another guy, Travis Swaggerty, he was up for a little bit. He could be a guy who comes up here and occupies it out. There'll be a lot of competition, that's for sure. And you're right, they need pitching, more pitching. They need to get as much of it as they can. It was good to see Roansy Contreras tonight. He got a win, and he went 5 innings. Not his best stuff, but still a sub-3 ERA. But they need more of that as well.
Bob, they should make the playoffs soon. You grew up with the Pirates in the 70s. There were only 2 playoff spots. They had teams in the 70s that won 96 games, 90 games, and finished in second place. Now 6 teams make it. So I don't think it's unrealistic. If you finish above 500, you now in baseball's new format give yourself a chance. And it's probably, allowed for teams, small market teams, mid-market teams, to not spend as much because the threshold to make the playoffs isn't what it used to be. It's not a National League East and National League West NLCS like it was back in the early 90s with Jim Leland and the Pirates.
Only one team
It's a
won.
whole new way of doing things, and that invites teams that are closer to mediocrity into the playoffs, and I don't think the Pirates are too far away from that, Bob.
Well, I hope you're right. I've gone through too many ups and downs over the last 2 decades, most recently, and while you get excited about certain guys coming up, this is a pretty good group, a pretty good nucleus, and Baron Charrington has done a pretty good job, and let's not forget, some of the guys who are going to be here, including Cruz, was a product of a trade that was made prior to that. So, you may still get some of that residual stuff. We got to take a break here, Andrew. When we come back, we'll also talk about the LIV Golf Tour and the PGA, the battle that continues there, and the Steelers signed someone to take over, at least help for the absence of Stephon Tuitt. It's all coming up as we continue live right here. It's the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, Pittsburgh CW, and on 93.7 The Fan.